But
I
we
heard
actually
your summons.
we have a TVZ.
Oh,
It is not a mirror matchup, ladies and gentlemen. It is
I can
not.
speak with knowledge.
And it's a diamond level matchup.
Oh.
Even better, shiny portraits, another Carbot animation and a Kerrigan animation, portrait, whatever.
You know me and
You say potato, I say radish.
so after Rhaegor got promoted to GM today, me and him played some 2v2, and together the two of us are like bottom of the battle bronze in 2v2. So we were hitting these bronze level players, and they were being like, "Why are we getting matched up against the GM and a diamond?"
I beat a team, me and my friend Bash, a gold and a silver portrait, beat a masters and a GM portraits by proxy 2 gating.
Oh damn.
So that was kind of fun. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, spawning on Habitation Station, we have the green Zerg player from Team Rival Gaming spawning in the northwest position. It is Schmicks.
Schmicks. And in the top right, 14 PCG. PG's, no, I'm just kidding. He's for fair slots. It is TRG.Shmicks.
That is a pretty cool portrait for PGC. You see that?
Yeah, man, they're professional. Got it together. They got themselves a nice logo.
That gradation going on there and everything. That's pretty
badass. Not bad. Not bad. But anyway, out of the turn player, we are seeing one Rax. Yep, there's the gas going down, so we're going to see a Reaper. For the Zerg, probably going to be a 15 hatch.
Drones, 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 and more drones for the Zerg player.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that. Look at this. What's going on down here? What is this drone doing, man? Oh, I guess he was just scouting for proxies. I thought he was going to like take his natural down the bottom.
I wonder, did the Zerg player like scout TRG.Shmicks and see that he's...
No, I think he was just being careful.
Or is he just being careful? Or...
Yeah, because he's not going to drone scout, he's just going to overlord scout, so I guess he's just being like, well, I've lost to proxy 2 Rex one too many times. Or maybe he scouted ahead and saw that TRG.Shmicks likes to do some proxy 2 Rex action, you never know.
Yes, could be possible. A lot of players in CTL are now starting to scout their opponents before their matches, which is always a great idea. Try to get some tendencies down, and we do have the orbital coming from TRG.Shmicks.
Yeah, man. Orbital going down, Reaper almost out, full wall off. He sees no drone scout, so he's probably just gonna assume it's gonna be a 15
and
match.
The wall is finished for TRG.Shmicks.
The Great Wall of TRG.Shmicks.
And on the other side we have gas and a spawning pool coming down from our Zerg player. Oh, you know what's the best part about casting a non-mirror matchup?
What's that?
You can say the Zerg player and the Terran player.
Oh yeah.
Instead of trying to remember names and teams and colors.
It's not bad. It's good, you know. Makes you feel like you know what's going on.
And actually, TRG.Shmicks feeling very safe here with the low ground command center coming down.
You know what? This is pretty standard, actually. I've been doing low ground for a while now, and I gotta say, the only reason that ever really would get punished is by like something like a really early pool, and if they're doing something like that, then they're behind.
This Reaper is going to be seen by these Zerglings, and the Reaper just still saying, "Hey, we actually have both."
Oh, he's doing 3 Reaper! Ooh, I like this guy. He's got style.
Now, how many Reapers does it take to kill a queen?
I mean, to have a straight up fight, it's going to be 3, but if you can do it with 2 over time. But 3 will beat a queen in a straight up fight if microed well. Oh, he's going to block that reaction from going down, which is really frustrating, but it doesn't delay it for too long, so.
And those Reapers just doing a little bit of scouting. They're not actually going out and attacking anything just yet. They actually came back home pretty far. The only downside is the SCV building the command center on the low ground did get killed, so that was delayed a little bit here. And we do have a decent number of Zerglings and a queen here. Just going to block off these 2 Reapers from really getting anything done now. So
yeah, and he's leaving this 1 Reaper at home because he doesn't want that SCV to go down again.
So some very smart play.
Yeah, I mean I don't think that the low
We,
ground CC is ever gonna get punished.
we actually have a third command center coming out of our Terran player already. And
Yeah.
switching off on the reactor factory, probably going to start producing some Hellions, I would assume. Hellion Reaper openings are very popular right now for Terran versus Zerg.
Oh yeah. Starport going out. Looks like we're gonna be seeing Banshees as well. So he's an old school Terran.
That's one of the best openings that I like doing. That I don't want to say I like doing because I'm not very good at it. But I like seeing Reaper Hellion Banshee Reaper Hellion Banshee for early game TV.
He does lose one of his Reapers, which is unfortunate. But I mean, he did his work. He delayed creep for a while. He played
I would only assume that this additional command center probably gonna saturate the natural first and then lift off and go to the gold base.
Yeah, at about 9:30, 10, we should see that thing being lifted off. And again, the reason that he made it so quickly is simply he can't get punished for it. There's no reason not to, and he has the minerals with this build anyway. Like, unless you want it to be super aggressive and make like an extra 2 racks, or if Zerg being super aggressive was the metagame, you might see something like that. But I mean, it's just so hard to punish a Terran player.
So we now actually have 4 Hellions and 2 Reapers looking to make a little bit of a push here. Not really much in the way of any kind of defenses, just a bunch of Speedlings. But we do have some Queens here. A couple Zerglings. No Zerglings fell from that first attack. So, and the Queens doing their job, spreading creep. We're gonna have to see if these, now that we have the 6 Hellions, that magic number. Ooh, and the Hellions get a lucky kill on the creep tumor when attacking the queen, so some nice luck there.
Oh, he's making more Hellions. This is interesting. But Stimpak's on the way, so we're not going to see mech, which was kind of what I might have been hoping for there. And we're going to see, it depends on the Terran player, what he's going to do with this factory right now. It looks like, yeah, he's going to make reactor. Okay, so this guy knows what's up. He knows he's been following the metagame.
So that first queen goes down very quickly. These Zerglings trying to get us around on the Hellions and the Reapers. Finally gets rounded here, and Banshee looks like he was just going to head home. Nope, still turning around and fighting. Another Hellion misrallied, it looks there, and gets caught up by these Zerglings. Still does a decent amount of damage, and Banshee just taking pot shots at these Zerglings, trying to take down any that it can.
This is bad for the Terran, because if you can keep those things alive, those
2 Banshees deciding not to head home just yet, but back home, TRG.Shmicks is completely walled off, starting to build a lot more production. Yeah, that is almost a 2 thick wall, and by 2 thick I mean 2 the number, not it's thicker than it should ever be. And it actually looks like TRG.Shmicks is going to take the natural third and not go for the gold.
Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to not go for the gold, really. I mean, unless, like, you're really scared of Muta harass, just defending your bases, but it's not that bad. But he is going to take the third at the regular location. The Zergling's looking to do some damage, but nothing really going to get done.
So taking a quick look at our production facilities for both players, we do have a starport, 3 barracks, and a factory. On our Terran side, on our Zerg side, we do have the Spire, a Baneling Nest, and a spawning pool, along with 2 Evo chambers. So both players, really playing about normal here so far. 1-1 upgrades for melee and carapace for the Zerg, along with speed for the Zerglings, and we have Stimpaks finished for our Terran player. I'd expect to see 1-1 start anytime, and it actually is about 75% done. As well as Combat Shield, about 50% done. So
this Terran looks very solid with his build, but I do think that he perhaps could be better with his unit control. As it is, if you can keep those first units alive, they really just add so much to your push when it comes to the early game. But these Mutas, man,
we had nothing really here right now, and the Muta's a huge early stim by a group of Marines. It is going to send these Mutas away, but the Banshee's actually coming over to play with the Mutas, and almost the Banshee lost for nothing. And now the medevac's going a little bit close to these Mutalisks.
This is so bad for the Terran. He really wants to get that third down, man. He really needs to get it down at this point. He's already added on the production that third is going to help him offer, and his Zerg player is just being like, nah, man, you're not going to ever get that down. And he's scary. He's scary. I don't think he could take this. Those Widow Mines are not doing anything. If he could get those Widow Mines in decent position, I think he might be able to take that third, but it's just going to be so tough for him.
Looks like the Widow Mines are going to try to take a position right outside the natural ramp.
They got to burrow. They got to... Oh, he's moving forward. I don't think I would move forward with this. The opponent's army is just so scary. But he does push him back. So our Zerg player trying to keep all his units alive.
Our Terran player has enough energy for about 9 mules right now.
He wants to drop them on his third.
If he wanted to. And his third has finally been taken.
He's going to defend that thing, man. That's precious to him, that third. He might also be saving scans.
1-1, the Widow Mines are surrounded. Are they going to get burrowed in time? They do get burrowed in time, and...
doing a lot of damage to his own army.
Yeah, a lot of... But these Marines still take down a good chunk of the Mutalisks, and a second group of Marines here is going to be attacking here, and no Marines... Oh, now Marines in the bunker.
He's going to get that third again. No, he's not. Oh, forced to lift off, but he's not taking it for now. And he is taking his fourth base for Schmicks, just finished. He's looking to saturate that. He's got more drum production on the way. I gotta say, I like our Zerg player's position. I think our Zerg player is looking very good here.
Our Terran player looks like he's trying to get a foothold now, feeling confident enough to start cleaning out some of the creep that was heading its way across the map.
Yeah, but he's got to head home now. His army is just not big enough.
No.
And another key thing is that his Widow Mine count is very low, because as a Terran player, you want to keep those Widow Mines alive, yeah? Because, I mean, look at this. He's just got that one. That's not very scary. When you see that, like, row of Widow Mines, that's when, as a Zerg player, you're going to get a little bit scared. But just seeing one, you're like, eh, just one. And he's going to get... Oh, he's going to get from behind here, and he's on the creep. It's terrible. Where are those?
Very good liftoff, saves a good majority of his army. Actually preemptively burrows some Widow Mines, trying to maybe bait his opponent's army in there. And really at this point, I think our Terran player just needs to consolidate his forces and
he needs to take a defensive posture for a little bit, get his Widow Mine count up, get everything settled. He is not muling at all. Look at the command center energy, man. This is terrible.
And he's not using scans to get creep. I don't know. He may have scanned his opponent's fourth.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh no.
He did scan and no, this is a big attack here by our Zerg player trying to move in, takes down almost all the army of our Terran player. Our Terran player down to 53 army supply to the 88 of our Zerg player. These Widow Mines need to burrow near the rest of this army, and they do, but there is just, you know, nothing here to bring the Zerg's army into the Widow Mine, and the Zerg player has an overseer, so he can see those Widow Mines.
And this is exactly what I was talking about before. That Widow Mine that he got a great shot on. There was only one of them. So
these 3 Widow Mines get some good shots off, taking down a good number. But we still had a lot more Banelings and Zerglings going after, and there's just not much army here. The Widow Mines do finally fall. The Marines trying to kite back, but not really anywhere near enough. A couple more Widow Mines on the ramp.
Oh, these Banelings!
The Banelings going off on the SCVs, maybe not the best choice, but...
that was the best choice, because there's no army left.
30 army supply to 73, and our Zerg player is...
Oh, looks like they lagged out and recovered it from a replay. But, alright.
Our Zerg player has a big lead here right now. Doubling the army. Completely just crushing in supply, 196 to 72. Really, nothing left that our Terran player can do.
And look at this, he just doesn't have the money to produce, and a lot of that is from full energy. Every orbital, man.
You almost wonder if our Terran player was dealing with lag. There was a recover from replay.
No, but that doesn't. It doesn't cover it for him, you know. All right,
our Zerg player just took the better engagements and
was rolling right through.
Slowly able to get a vastly superior army. So, Team Rival Gaming Shmicks ties the game up 2-2 as we go into game number 5 of this series. As so far we've had 4 Zerg victories.
Yeah, man, Zerg coming up big this week. But we did have 3 Zerg losses too, so it's tough. I gotta say that's that Terran If I gotta give him something, it was his build was very on point, but he really might have just been dealing with lag because his unit control really was taking a toll there, and he was just so confident with his small groups of units, man. That guy had balls to be moving out like he was.
I have a feeling we have a chance of seeing yet another Zerg victory. Will this be Day of Zerg?